All right, Shalom. Hebrew Israelites back with another lesson. Before we go anywhere, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, rule well, teach well. Salutation to hope for elect, man, pushing this truth, man, diligently, consistently, and with all sincerity, man. Me and the brother Yaquan from the Louisiana Saints camp, and we got the brother Yawatazan Laha from the Bay St. Louis camp, out here breaking bread, showing love with us, man. You know, just want to get a quick one in, man. You know, open form, but we just gonna start off, man, on just receiving those rewards at the end, man. You know, you can't like, you know, Jake, you know, you building up an account, you know, Jake be ready to cash in early and stuff, man. This reward we're receiving ain't no cashing in early, man. It's to the end, man. You know. So I'm gonna just start off with the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 2, verse 42. It says, I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Sion a great people, whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. It's verse 43. And in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest. That's Yahweh Shai speaking about right there. So he was seeing the elect gathered around Yahweh Shai, who was a man of high stature, was standing out above all the rest, man. You know, and it says, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted. And that's their reward. What does a crown signify? Rulership, power, glory. That's receiving those crowns, man. Like it said in Revelation, Yahweh Shai was given the throne, the crowns of earth, man. All those different rulerships, man. He coming back to take over that, man. And he gonna share those crowns with us, man. The scripture said we're gonna be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai in that time, man. You know, you got it.
All right. This is what that crown will represent. This is 1 Corinthians 15 and 52. In a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trump shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality.
Yep, that's that crown, man. You know, we're gonna be released from the curse that Jude 1 and 6. Yeah, Jude 1 and 6, these chains of darkness, man. You know, we're gonna pull off the corruptible, man, and we're gonna put on incorruption, man. We're gonna put on those, like we always say, we're gonna become super saiyans of the earth, man, of the galaxy, man, of all the universes, man. That's their reward, man, at the end. It's gonna constantly tell you at the end, man. You know, it's gonna happen in a moment, man. If we are that number, man, it's gonna be just like that, man. All hell gonna be going on. The missile's gonna be just about to hit, man. This is why the scriptures tell you that the righteous shall scarcely be saved, man. Because at that moment, that's why it says they emphasize the twinkling of an eye, that quick. And once you put off that corruptible and put on incorruption, then we're not bound by time according to these people. Right. So once we, Lord willing, with that number get changed, then we're not bound by time no more. So we gonna be able to watch beautifully those missiles hit, and they receive the 2/3 and all the heathens, especially over here in Babylon, receive their judgment, man. That's gonna be a beautiful thing to watch, man. What King David said, man, nothing more better than seeing the fall of your enemies, man.
I got a precept.
You got it out.
This Ecclesiastes 25:7. There be 9 things which I have judged to in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that has joy of his children, we're gonna get that in the kingdom, man. That's part of the promise.
You don't have joy of your kids are a burden right now, man. Your kids, you gotta pray the Lord have mercy that the person the person who incubated those kids and spit them out don't handcuff them against you, man. Right. With child support, different things of that nature, man. Use them against you, man. Or just be threatening you with it. Right. Like, play with me, I'm gonna put you on child support. You know, if you're not on it, they threatening you with it, man. Right. You know, that's not enjoying your kids, man. Sending them to Esau schools to be indoctrinated, man.
Right.
And if they don't go, then you go to jail.
Right.
If your kids not in school, they'll take your kids and you go to jail, man. And in order for your kids to go to school, they have to be updated on Esau shots, man.
Right.
You this place got to go, man. That's not enjoying your kids, man. Poison them, giving them shit that's fucking them up, man. And then you battling. You sending them to schools and you have to battle that shit they learning at schools, man. You fighting against the shit that you gotta send them to, man.
Right.
You have to, man. You battling with that shit, man. No, man. Slavery really happened. Now, fuck what they teach you at school, man. No, man. You don't fucking just sit down, raise your hand, ask what. No, man. It don't work like that, man.
Right.
The so-called white man is the goddamn devil, man. It don't work like that, man. Ain't no all friendship hand in hand. That's not how the world work, man.
Right.
You got it.
It say, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies.
And he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies, man. Believe it or not, Jack, you have enemies in this world, man. You have enemies, bro. And they are whooping our ass, man. And to see the downfall, and that's part of the reward, man. To see that, man. And not only see that, when they come back, get the exercise righteous judgment on their ass, man.
Got your piece up, right?
From this point on, man. You got it.
Revelation 2:25. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come.
That which you have already, this truth, man. Hold fast, man. Don't let go, man. Don't let go of the rope. Don't try to cash in the check early because you're not going to get anything, man. This isn't some you work, well, I ain't work 40 hours this week. I work 30 hours. Fuck it, man. I ain't coming to work tomorrow just to get my check. No, man. You receive the script. Go ahead. The script's going to tell you.
Verse
Go ahead.
26. And he that overcometh, keep my works unto the end.
He that overcometh. If he telling you he that overcometh, that means stuff is coming your way. You're going to have to deal with trials and tribulations. You're going to have to deal going through hell, man. You're going to have to deal with these different things, man. He that overcometh. If there's nothing coming, what do you have to overcome?
Right.
If you don't have, if there's no strife coming your way, what do you have to overcome? That's why it says, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works. Go ahead.
To him I will give power over the nations.
To him will I give power over the nations, man. Over all the power over them. Not equality. This isn't no us trying to be equal. We don't want no seat at the what it is, the UN
Kingdom.
Yeah, they council and shit. We don't want no seat in there, man. That building gonna be destroyed. We want everybody who in there represent them different nations shackled, man.
Right.
The people like that gonna be the ones at the front of the cotton field lines, man. That's what we want, man. He that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, man. To him will I give power over the nations, man. You don't learn about that in church, man. Church is a prosperity doctrine and an equality doctrine, man, and a homosexual doctrine.
And the nations is these other races. For if you're a younger brother coming in and you don't understand, it's the other races in this society. And the philosophers of this society, you're gonna say races.
Yep.
But it's all about nationalism with us. So when they say I give you power over the nations, he's gonna give you power over the Chinese,
Right.
the Japanese, the so-called white man with the Hebrew Edomites, the Elamites with the so-called East Indians, all right, the Hawaiians, you know, all of them. We're gonna be over them, and this is what we're gonna do. This is verse 27. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
With a rod of iron, man. What do you do with a rod of iron? A rod of iron isn't for pointing. You go this way, you go that way. It's for busting heads, man. You shall rule harshly, man, in righteousness, man. We shall rule with a hardcore rulership, like a king do, man. We're not going to be like Esau, how they rule now, how they, behind closed doors, sending up orders, sending other people to go do shit.
Right.
The highest ranking man in the military with all the stripes, he haven't actually been on the war battlefield in years, man.
Right.
He said he directing it. No, we going to be the ones busting heads, man. Don't you want that? Fuck all that. I don't want to tell my Akim to have another group of some old younger brothers, y'all go handle that, man, and I get credit for it.
Right.
No, I'm down there busting head. We getting our heads bust. So don't you want to do that? That was it out there, a little more.
All right, yeah, let me just get the rest up. And it says, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
Exactly, man. So, as a vessel of a potter, like somebody who using clay to mold something. Say I'm molding a pot or something like that, man. I don't like it, man. What I'm gonna do? Bust that bitch up.
Right.
Start over again, man. I create that, man. Just like how Yahweh created Yahweh Shai and Yahweh Shai created everything else, man. They have control over that, man. This ultimately is Yahweh's film, man. This how he wanted it to be, man. And this is exactly how it's going, man. He wanted us to go through this, man. We going through now, man. He wanted us to go out there on the highways and byways in front of those who such afflicted us, man. With great boldness, man. He created us like this because that's his program, man. If he created you, if you were born an Edomite, you were a spirit he hated. And that's just what it is. You can't do nothing about it. That's just what it is, man. You know?
Precept.
You got it, bro.
Hebrews 10 and 35. Get straight to it. Say, cast not away therefore your confidence, which has great recompense and reward.
Yep. And where do your confidence get built up? We confident in these truth, man, in these scriptures, man. Because who comes in the volume of the book? The Lord. Yahweh Shai come in the volume of the book, man. Both ye and the Lord, man. When you sharpen this, man, I'm telling you gotta control your flame sometime, man. Man, what are you talking about? You just want to cut everything in sight, man. But there's not that time, man. You know? This knowing who you are, knowing that the Heavenly Father and His Son, the Creator, is on your side, man. His Son is one of us, man. It's one of us, man. Who went through what we went through 10 times worse, man. For us, man. The only begotten was more beyond any man, bro. Emmett Till wasn't nothing, man. Emmett Till is a Sesame Street episode, man, compared to what happened to Yahweh Shai, man. They said he was sweating blood, man. This man was sweating blood, man. You haven't been in that much agony and grief and pain, man. Nobody you know ever, man, went through stuff like that, man. For us, man. So when he bring you back to this, man, you know the things he could do, the miracles he done, man, on the earth, man, the things that the scriptures tell you he coming back against some regular neighborhood Jakes, and you got LeBron, and Kevin Durant, and Steph Curry, all of them on your team. Your confidence gonna be up there. Like, oh man, I'm good, man.
Yeah, like you said, it's our confidence and faith. That's what, man.
Exactly.
You know? Alright,
Alright, we'll never finish that one.
Let's finish this real quick because we're going. You go
Yeah.
ahead. This verse 36, it says, "For ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of the Most High, ye might receive the promise."
And what's the promise? What we start off reading, and the brother brought on Revelation, man, to be joined heirs with Yahweh Shai and ruled over the other nations, man. Right on side of them, not behind closed doors like Esau do, man, through wickedness, man. And dogmas and doctrines of devils, man. And through wine, their philosophy. No, man. Rule in righteousness boldly out front with the law of the Lord, man. Straight, uncut. Ain't gonna be no a Rothschild could walk through Walmart right now. Nobody will know who the hell that is, man. When we on the scene, everybody gonna know and they gonna bow down, man. You know? You got it, brother.
This is Revelations chapter 3, verse 20. I'm going to go to 21. It says, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him and will sup with him."
Yep, talking about
And
this
he
truth,
with
man.
me.
If you have to seek ye the Father, man. While you may be found, man. You seek this truth, man. If you come sincerely, man, if you in that number, the Lord gonna sup with you. There's no other way to get these scriptures, man. There's no other way into it, man. The Lord has to sup with you, man. Like the brother read, man. There's no way around it, man. Go ahead.
It's verse 21. To him that overcometh will I grant to sit with me in my throne.
In this throne, man. Right on side him. Joint heirs, man. With Yahweh shot, man.
Even as I also overcame.
Exactly, man. What Yahweh went through, man. More than he took on a burden that none of us have to take on, man. For the whole nation, man. You know, for the whole nation, man. You know, so you gotta push to the end, man. You know. So with that, man, once again, we're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Heavenly Father and the Son. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakal, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, great millstone, salutation, hope for elect, man, pushing this truth, man. Kwame Yasharala.
Kwame Yasharala.
Shalom, my king.